and welcome. My name's Matthew Lee, and I want to thank you so much for taking a minute out of your day to stop by. If you've been following this series on the 5 dangerous trends that every auto repair shop across America is facing today, you'll know that we've already covered the first 3. The first one being just your customers are overwhelmed with clutter. That clutter creates confusion. They're being bombarded with at least 3,000 messages a day. The second dangerous trend is that there's increased competition. I don't think I have to tell you that. You've seen how the new car dealer is expanding at a rate of at least 6 times faster than the independent auto repair shop. In other words, they're sort of eating your lunch. The third dangerous trend was the absolute increase in the cost of marketing and getting your message out there while it's being faced with a decrease in impact it's having. So in essence, it's just making it that much more expensive to reach your audience. So I'd like to ask you a question. Does this look familiar? It's just a basic smartphone, nothing fancy. But I'm willing to bet this. It would be impossible for me to know any one of your customers. But I'm willing to bet that so often they're walking in to drop off their car or to pick up their vehicle, and they're virtually glued to their smartphone. And whether that be for texting or email, or they're doing their Facebook routine, it really doesn't matter. But your customers cannot survive without this. And if you haven't seen that at your service counter, I don't think you have to go far to take a step outside and just see what's happening with the people around you, where I've seen it myself. People are so focused on their smartphone that they literally walk into telephone poles and doors. They're taking that risk because of the value they put in the smartphone. So that's going to lead us to dangerous trend number 4. But before I do that, I'd like to introduce you to somebody. First of all, understand this. I only work with professional auto repair shops. I don't work with lawyers or accountants or lady spas or anything like that. But I do follow other industries because, of course, your customers are being subjected to, whether it be Amazon or Zappos or Etsy or any one of those shopping sites that they probably buy from on a regular basis. So for that reason, I follow Digital Marketer, who is a company that works with digital marketing people in countless different sectors and markets. They also host the Traffic and Conversion Summit. So I'd like you to just give me 2 minutes and let me introduce you to somebody from the recent TNC Summit. You won't know her, but I guarantee you'll know the company she works for. Pay attention to that and pay attention to what she has to say. Let's have a look right now.
And mobile, of course, is, I think, the #1 place for people to focus. 84% of customers start their search on their mobile devices. So that means if you have any commerce component whatsoever, mobile is a must-do. Otherwise, you're just not in the consideration set. So people who I'm seeing win in the commerce space are the ones who are getting mobile right.
Can you believe that? Over 84% of searches start on a mobile device. It just makes your website that much more important. But that information is a little bit beyond the scope of what we're talking about today. So that's the reason why the 4th most dangerous trend that I see affecting auto repair shops across America is that, for the most part, they're ignoring mobile. It's absolutely critical because this phone is probably one of the premier ways your customers communicate or get their information. Above that, let me share with you a couple of other statistics that are as current and up to date as possible. Over 50% of smartphone users grab their smartphone immediately after waking up. Like, How important is it? Really? Google says 61% of users are unlikely to return to a mobile site if they've had a bad experience. But that's not the worst part. It's not that they just bounce. 40% of those visitors visit the competitor's website instead. On top of that, 88% of consumers who search for a local business on a mobile device make a call to that business within 24 hours. Is your website becoming a little more important, don't you think? And last but not least, this is critical. Mobile offers are redeemed at a rate of 10 times more than print offers. So if you're looking at postcards, Valpaks, or flyers, or anything like that, understand that mobile offers are redeemed 10 times more frequently than print offers. So it's for that reason that you've got to pay attention to mobile and mobile marketing. That goes from everything from your website, making sure that it is 100% mobile responsive and that it's serving up the information that the customer wants to see immediately. I have other videos that we're going to be talking about that, but it's important that you develop some mobile strategies. Now, if you're watching this video on my blog, I welcome you. Over on the right, there is a button to join me on a current training webinar that I'm doing, and I'll show you how to get rid of all of the 5 dangerous trends that are affecting auto repair shops across America. For now, I want to thank you for taking a minute out of your day. My name's Matthew Lee. I'm the Car Count Fixer. Take care, and we'll talk soon.